שלום לכולם ישראלים, לזרים של גילויים לב, כאן אסף בנמי קריספין לוי אשר מדבר איתכם. והעניין שלנו לדבר התורה, חוקים ומשפטים. הברית עולם, הדברים אשר יוצאו מרבי יהוה. Shalom to all Yaakov's children. Shalom to all men and women of sincere hearts that loves the Torah. And can Assaf Benami, Crispin, Levi. And I would like to talk with you about the Torah once more. The Torah is our life. The Torah is our heaven. And you must be careful when we speak the words of the Torah. And because they are worth of honor and glory. And I would like to call you to follow me the study of the Torah. And the professor is the eternal one, not me. I'm just a little man. I'm just an emissary of the Eternal One, a zaken, an elder that preaches the eternal covenant. And in the item 226, the law concerning murder, death penalty, Exodus, Shemot, chapter 21, Exodus, Shemot, chapter 21, verses 20 to 25. Shemot, or Exodus, chapter 21, verse 20 to 25. Let's go there. And when a man smite his male or female servant with a rod, so that he dies under his hand, he shall certainly be punished. 21. But if he remains alive a day or two, he is not punished, for he is his property. 22. And when men strive, and they shall smite a pregnant woman and her children, come out, yet there is no injury, he shall certainly be punished accordingly, as the woman's husband lays upon him, and he shall give truth the judges. But if there is an injury, then you shall give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. Burn for burn, wound for wound, lash for lash. Well, we can see here that the law of the Eternal One is perfect, and he refrigerates our lives, our souls, like David says in one of his psalms. Well, if the person injures someone, he must be injured too. like the same manner that he made to your neighbors, you will certainly receive it. And if the person kills another person intentionally, and he would be taken before the council of elders, and he will be judged, and he will put to the death, because he committed a homicide intentionally. When the person didn't commit a homicide unintentional, it was so different. And he was going to a city of refuge, called in Hebrew, city of Miklat, refuge. And he stays there until the death of the Kohen priest that judged his cause. And the law concerning murder or death penalty, that today, nowadays, there is, or there are in 7 countries. It's according to Torah. But in the democratic countries, some of democratic countries, many of them abolished this law. And they facilitate the lives of the bandits, of the murderers, principally in Brazil. And there is a convenience between some judges, some politicians, to facilitate it, because they want to receive votes to be re-elected. But we can see here in the law of the Eternal One, the assassin, the murderer, he didn't have facilitation. If he committed an injury to their neighbor, he will be injured as well. If he smite his male or female servant with a rod so that he dies under his hand, he shall certainly be punished. The boss will be punished. But if he remains alive a day or two, he is not punished, for he is his property. It would be another thing. Okay. If a female servant or male servant didn't die, and this man will not be punished. Well, and when men strive, and they shall smite a pregnant woman, and her child came out, yet there is no injury, he shall certainly be punished according as the woman's husband lays upon him. And that man will certainly would pay sum of money to the husband. Well, and he shall give it truth to the judges. That man will be taken before the judges, the Zakanim, or the Kohanim as well. But if there is injury, then you shall give it life for life, inclusive. This law that the people recognize as, without wisdom from the Torah, recognize as the Talyam's law, or Hammurabi's code. It's not from the Hammurabis. Hammurabi's a Babylonian king. He lived in the Abraham's time, and he got this law from the oral law. From the oral law. The oral law is from from the beginning, after Adam's, Hava's, Noah. It's ancient. Well, but if there is injury, then you shall give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, a hand for hand, foot for foot, burn for burn, wound for wound, lash for lash. This is the law of the Eternal One. Now we're going to see each in the oral law, Torah Hal Pi, when the Eternal One blew upon the man's eye, the man's ears. Bereshit 9:6. Bereshit 9:6. Bereshit 9:6. Whoever sheds man's blood, by man his blood. Whoever sheds man's blood, by man his blood is shed. For in the image of Elohim has he made man. Then if the man has shed man's blood, he should pay with his blood, for in the image of Elohim has he made man. Well, and now we're going to see in the Torah in Yeshua's time, his Talmudin's time. This item 226. Matthew chapter 26, verse 51 to 52. Matthew. Verse 51 to 52. 51 to 52. And look, one of those with Yahushua put out his hand and drew his sword, and striking the servant of the high priest, he cut off his ear. Then Yahushua said to him, return your sword to its place, for all who take the sword shall die by the sword. Then it's the maximum from the Eternal One. If you shed innocent blood, you will pay with your blood. And the Eternal is just one. The Eternal is not the man that facilitates the things to acquire benevolence sometimes from the murderers. But the Eternal One is justice. The base of his throne is justice and the mishpat, judge. And because that, we are not consumed. Shalom to everybody. Zot habracha shel zaken Assaf. Yahweh Baruch ata v'ramishpahagam. Shalom. To share this video to other persons and make your inscription in our channel and give your like. And I would like to thank you then the men and women of good hearts that has sent their contributions, their tithe, their donations to us to sustain this mission to teach the Torah to all peoples in the earth, richly to 12 tribes of Israel. Shalom lekulam. B'Hashem Yahushua.